The Fable of Monkey and Crocodile. This tale belongs to an ancient era when the earth was full of lush green forests and verdant areas. There was peace on earth, and animals and birds lived in harmony with each other. Human beings were sympathetic to plant life and loving towards other animals. Even at such a time, there were wily animals that created trouble for others to meet their own selfish interests. On the banks of river Yamuna stood many huge old banyan trees. They were centuries old and gave shelter to many animals. One of them was Nannu, the monkey. He loved to eat the fruits that trees gifted him and jumped around the whole day. He never troubled anyone. One morning he was not jumping around, but sitting sadly on a low-hanging branch. After all, he had no companions or friends. There were no other monkeys in that area, not even a squirrel to play with. How nice it would have been to have someone to play with and share his joys with. After a few days, a crocodile swam with the river and reached the tree where Nannu lived. Nannu was overjoyed to see the crocodile. "Hi, who are you? I am Nannu. I live around here. I have never seen you here before. Where have you come from?" The crocodile replied, "So many questions. Well, I am Jiva, and no, I don't live here. I lost my way while swimming in the river today. I am looking for my family and some food." "Well, you can eat some fruits." So saying, Nannu threw down some fruits towards Jiva. Jiva ate the fruits hungrily. "Thank you, dear friend," he said. "May I have some on my next visit too?" "Sure, as many as you like, and you can take some for your wife." Nannu threw down some more fruits. "Will you come again? I am so lonely here. I have no one to talk to or play with." Jiva started visiting Nannu's tree regularly. Both talked for long hours and ate fruits to their heart's content. Nannu and Jiva became close to each other. They talked about various things, birds and animals, about the villages nearby, and the difficulties villagers faced in raising good crops for lack of rain, the woodcutters and the hunters. Then one day, Jiva stayed on much longer than usual. When he reached home, his wife Meena asked in an irritated tone, "Where do you disappear every day? Who's this friend of yours?" "Oh, my friend is a monkey. He is not only pure-hearted, but also a great companion," said Jiva. "He sends fruits for you every day," Jiva added. "He appears like a very nice monkey indeed. I would surely like to eat his heart out one day." "Please do fetch him here for me," said Meena. "Meena, what a horrible thing to say! You are indeed a cruel crocodile. I can't kill him," roared Jiva. "You better bring him here," ordered the wife. "I want to eat him immediately." "Never," declared Jiva. Meena was not used to being said no to. She dived into deep water and refused to come back till Jiva brought the monkey home. The kids started sobbing for their mother. Jiva faced a dilemma. On one hand was his friend, and on the other hand was his wife. What should he do? What could he do after all? He was helpless. His wife was everything for him, and also for his children. He thought over his choices for the next 2 days, and finally came to a conclusion. "Meena, please come back. I will fetch Nannu for you." Meena returned soon after hearing this. "I will betray my friend for you. I hope God will forgive me." Jiva went to meet Nannu. "Where were you for the last few days? I was waiting for you," said Nannu a tad sadly. "You must come home with me today. My wife has invited you home for lunch today." "I can't swim, dear friend." "How will I go there?" asked Nannu. "Don't worry. You can ride on my back." In the middle of the river, where the current was the strongest. The crocodile could no longer hide his intention. "Sorry, my dear friend," he said hesitatingly, "but I have to go underwater now. I've brought you here to kill you. My wife cannot survive without eating your heart. Goodbye." Nanu was scared and distressed. In this hour of challenge, he was also sensible and clever, just like all monkeys. He kept a cool head. Calmly he said, "I'd do anything for you and your family. You are my only friend." After all, what is a monkey's heart compared with the life of a crocodile's wife? "But how foolish could you be? Why didn't you tell me before? I'd have brought my heart along." "What do you mean?" asked Jiva innocently. "I thought it was in your body and could carry it along all the time." "Of course not, my dear friend. It's right there on the tree. We can fetch it, and I will gladly hand it over to your wife. Let's swim back at once and get it. Your wife must be waiting," replied the monkey, gaining confidence. "Oh dear, what a mistake," said Jiva. They laughed loudly as the crocodile took a full turn to reach the tree. He was relieved that he would not be betraying his friend after all. Once they reached the river bank, Nanu jumped onto the tree and heaved a deep sigh of relief. He plucked a fruit or two from the nearest branch and, throwing them down, said, "Let your wife have some fruits rather than my heart. Fresh fruits are good for mind and body. Goodbye, friend, and never show me your face again. I have learnt my lesson. Crocodiles are not meant to be trusted. Go away." Jiva shed a few genuine tears and turned back to go home with a heavy heart. He had lost a dear friend today.